ministry. They're very heavily involved. Pastors' kids, superintendents' kids, bishops' kids, and if you know any of the religious hierarchy, superintendent, bishop, pastor, minister, evangelist, teachers, they all have their duties in the church, and it's usually not during the school day, it's usually after school. So I understand that boundary that there may be with being very busy. But I believe that food is a good catch for anybody. And I don't know if these students go home and have dinner with their families. But I believe that if I could provide a dinner, some pizza and drinks and snacks for them to come together and have a meal and talk and fellowship is what we say, get together. Even if it's just one night, if it's the night that they commit to coming to these 10 weeks, I think even that would make an impact in their family. So definitely going for food, as it is a good catch. And at the beginning, there would be a lesson. A lesson would be taught by myself as a teacher. I will have guest speakers coming in and talking about different themes. And the themes that I chose are very much life lessons. I want them to be able to understand in a bigger perspective the importance of why I am doing this research project. Yes, it's important for you to sit down and do homework with your kid, but why? And I will go over some of the titles of my lessons. Why homework? Why is homework so important? And I'm going to bring in a couple of students who have shown to be the most successful in school and share their experience of how their parents helping and supporting them through their education and through homework have impacted their life. I know that when I was growing up, I didn't have a cheerleader as a parent. I was a single parent home. My father wasn't in my house. My mom was always busy working. But I knew my mom had an expectation of me to perform well. And just to know that there was an expectation from her kept me in line. And I believe that if the students know that there is an expectation and some kind of involvement, if they have to go and face their parents and actually show them work, I believe that the response from the students, not just in homework, but in their everyday school life, it will make a better impact and it'll help them be successful. How can I get involved as a parent? Sometimes people say, well, it's really useless. That's why you're the teacher. Some of my parents have said that. Well, you're the teacher. I understand, but there's ways that the parents can help the student connect the information with real life and share. And sometimes when we hear things from our parents, it almost sounds relieving. It almost sounds reassuring that they believe what school believes and therefore creating a stronger bond with their education. And I will also have some testimonial from the actual parents that are involved and how they find time in their schedule without obstructing too much time away from their schedule. Again, this is not tedious work where you have to sit for hours. It's just a moment to connect the two. Another lesson is, how did you learn? Sometimes it's important to know our roots and where we come from and how do our parents learn? Some people are visual, some people are auditory. How did my mom and my dad learn? What did they struggle in school? And perhaps if I were to know that, then I can know what my struggles are or why my struggles are the ones that they are, and how can we work together? I believe that if a parent or your authority or a teacher understands a student and their struggles, it'd be easier for them. It's more relieving. They're not so uptight, oh my gosh, I have to do this, but they don't understand me. Yes, we do, and we want to get to know them. I, as an educator, like to know who my parents are. I like to know what their challenges are, what they're good at, because I can count on them, or in the classroom I need to reinforce or perhaps send an extra aid for both of them to look at.